Most of the time when we see product placements in movies, they often exist somewhere within the frame. Man of Steel, which is a film that has a myriad of different product placements in it, such as Sears, IHOP, and Nokia, at best we only see these on t-shirts or on storefronts or somebody holding a product in their hand. In Man of Steel, the products don't do anything more than just exist within the frame. This is where Sonic the Hedgehog is different. Sonic the Hedgehog has obvious product placements from Olive Garden. What separates these product placements from the ones in Man of Steel, although the ones in Man of Steel are more numerous, the ones in Sonic the Hedgehog actually influence the script. They do more than just exist somewhere in the background. There's literally a scene in Sonic the Hedgehog where one of the characters says the Olive Garden slogan, "When you're here, you're family." There's even a scene where they talk about a specific item on Olive Garden's menu.
Have you tried their never-ending pasta bowl? It never ends.
These product placements stand out more so than the ones in Man of Steel, in a way that's almost distracting from the actual film. Almost. There's another film I want to talk about which I think some people forgot even existed. There is a film with more obvious and more distracting product placement than Sonic the Hedgehog. That movie is the 2017 film Power Rangers. The Power Rangers movie has a huge product placement for Krispy Kreme donuts. Just like in Sonic the Hedgehog, in the Power Rangers film, Krispy Kreme donuts exists more than just being in the frame, it exists within the dialogue. However, what Power Rangers does that Sonic the Hedgehog doesn't is it makes Krispy Kreme donuts a central part of the plot. The main antagonist of Power Rangers literally has to go to a Krispy Kreme donut in order to get this thing that they're after. There's literally a scene where she's eating a Krispy Kreme donut while this golden monster thing destroys the entire building. At least the people in Sonic the Hedgehog didn't stop at an Olive Garden. If I'm being honest, I could forgive all of the product placements that I've listed already in light of what I think is the worst product placement of all time. This is a product placement that exists in dozens, if not hundreds, of movies going back at least several decades. The product placement that I'm referring to is called the Military Entertainment Complex. So what is the Military Entertainment Complex and how is it product placement? The Military Entertainment Complex is when entertainment enterprises like movie studios work with the U.S. Department of Defense for their mutual benefit. The studios receive funding from the Department of Defense. The Department of Defense then gets to control their image and how they're perceived in the public. Movies that are sponsored by the Department of Defense receive more than just funding. They can get access to military clothing, equipment. They can even shoot footage on military bases. But in order for a movie to be sponsored by the Department of Defense, it requires that their script is approved. And if the Department of Defense doesn't approve certain parts of that script, then those parts of the script need to be changed. An example of a movie that had to go through script changes because of the Department of Defense is a movie I've listed already, Man of Steel. The script for the Man of Steel had to go through several changes in areas that involved military personnel or the FBI. As I've mentioned already, the Military Entertainment Complex spans over dozens if not hundreds of movies. Just to give a few more examples, Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, and more recently Captain Marvel, which was funded specifically through the US Air Force. But why do I think this is the worst kind of product placement? The product that the military has been trying to sell for decades is a positive image of themselves. And for years, the US culture has bought it to the point where you can't even criticize the US military without looking anti-American. Here's the best part of all of this. the money that the military is using to change these films is money that they got through US tax dollars. In other words, if you're a US citizen, some of these films have changes that you paid for. At least Olive Garden has the common decency to spend its own money. Am I saying that the military is bad? No. Am I saying that Olive Garden's bad? No. It just frustrates me that there is an aspect of the government that has such a control over the script and production of how certain films are made. It makes me want to go to Olive Garden.